Good morning everyone. My name is Kunal Basiye. Today I am going to present on a topic comparing activation function for different tasks. Activation function are one of the most important part of neural network, and in this presentation we will see what they are, their types and which one works best for different problems. Function matters. Activation functions are mathematical equations applied to the output of neuron. They introduce non-linearity, which allows neural network to learn complex patterns. Without activation function, neural networks would behave like simple linear models and fail to solve real-world problems. Performance impact. They directly influence training stability, convergence speed, and the final model's predictive performance across all tasks. Classic activation functions. Different activation functions behave differently during training. Some are good for classifications while others are better for regression or deep learning tasks. So firstly, we have to discuss sigmoid activation function. This activation function squishes input value between 0 and 1. It is mainly used in binary classification problems. And second one is tan function. The tan function is similar to sigmoid but ranges from -1 to +1. It is zero centered, which helps in better optimization compared to sigmoid. ReLU stands for rectifier linear unit. The ReLU function is the most popular one today. It outputs 0 for negative inputs and the same value for positive inputs. Key advantages of ReLU activation function. Computationally efficient, effectively mitigates vanishing gradient and significantly accelerate convergence in deep. Limitations of ReLU activation function. Neuron can become permanently inactive, stopping all learning. Leaky ReLU and parametric ReLU variant address these limitations. Next is activation function by task type. Classification task. Sigmoid for binary output, softmax for multi-class decisions, use ReLU or swish variant in hidden layer for optimal gradient flow. Activation functions by other tasks. Natural language processing means NLP. Panelites tan and swish significantly improve recurrent network gate. Enhancing sequence modeling and language understanding capabilities. A regression problem. Linear activation or ReLU variants enable unbounded outputs, crucially for predicting continuous numerical value without artificial constraints. Computer vision. ReLU and MISH dominant due to fast training speeds and reduced gradient flow, essentially for deep convolution architectures. Advanced function. Swish and MISH. Swish activation function is a smooth non-monotonic function. It was introduced by the Google Brain team in 2017 as a self-gated activation function inspired by concept from long short-term memory LSTM networks. Second advanced activation function is Second one is MISH activation function is a self-regulated non-monotonic function. So it's all about my topic, and in a conclusion, activation functions are critical in deep learning. Each function has its strength and weakness. Choosing the right activation function depends on the types of problem we are solving. Sigmoid and tan for small cases, softmax for classification, and ReLU, leaky ReLU for deep learning tasks.